In this video, I let AI decide what I build in Buildaboat for Treasure. Will Chat GPT come up with the ultimate build idea, or will it fail and create something bad? Make sure to stick around to the end of the video to find out. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Right guys, in part 1, we managed to build this very cool boat over here. Like, look at how majestic this thing is, bro. You can't say this boat isn't majestic. But yeah, if you haven't seen part 1 already, I do recommend you go watch it after this video. The video will be on my channel, and yeah, it's very cool. But yeah, today instead of building 2 separate builds, we're going to be building one very good build, I hope. And I know a lot of you guys were also mad at me last time for building boats. Chill out guys, okay? I won't build boats again. It was a one-time occasion, trust me. And I really do appreciate you guys' kind comments on the last video, and in all my videos in general, bro. They really do bring a smile to my face, and I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. But yeah, we're gonna go ask Chat GPT for a battleship idea. And yes, a battleship is a boat, but you know, I like building boats guys, and you're not gonna stop me. But yeah, let's go ask Chat GPT for the battleship idea. Alright, Chat GPT. Hey, looks like you typed E. Was that the start of something, or are we in full alphabet testing mode today? This thing's already trying to roast me as soon as I start. Alright, Chat GPT. Generate me a battleship idea for the Roblox game Build a Boat for Treasure. Got it. Let's make a battleship design for Buildaboat for Treasure that's both functional and intimidating. Battleship concept, the Leviathan. Model naval warship with heavy armor, broad cannons, and defensive tech. Generate an image of this build, please. Alright, and now we just wait for ChatGPT to generate an image. Alright, ChatGPT has generated our image, and let's take a look at it. Alright, so it looks like we have to build this battleship. Don't think these turrets exist in Buildaboat, so I'm gonna have to build them myself. This time, ChatGPT did not get the back right. Like in the last part, I'm gonna show you a little clip of that now. As you can see on the screen, ChatGPT did get the back right, but this time it's just generated something completely different. Alright guys, we're also going to be building this on the same save slot as the last time because only got 7.8k gold right now. And if you can take a look, 5,800 gold, bro, what? Oh no, that voice crack is game over for me, it's game over. But yeah, don't forget to watch to the end of the video, as we're going to be asking ChatGPT what it thinks of the build, and we're also going to be testing this to see if it can make it to the end. But yeah, without further ado, let's get a time lapse going. Right guys, I've completed the whole of the boat. I'm still got a lot more work to do, but so far it's looking pretty good. Instead of like being blocky on the image, I added curves for when like the height gradually increases. And I've also added this part on the front, which I do not know the name of. But yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. And don't forget to watch to the end of the video, as this build is going to be extremely crazy. If you guys are enjoying the video so far, why not leave a like and subscribe? These videos can take me over 8 hours to edit, and I really would appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back to the time lapse. Alright guys, I've completed the main turret that we're going to use for most of the boat, and so far I think it's looking pretty cool. We got the front bit where the cannons will shoot from, we got my own little custom bit at the back. Now the AI did not specify to make this mechanical, so sadly I'm not going to be making this like able to turn, but it's still going to be pretty epic guys, trust. But yeah, let's get back into the time lapse. Alright guys, so I finished off most of the boat now. I've added basically everything that the image told me to. We got the turrets, and we got like the windows up here where the captain will control it. Then we got this bit at the top. I think that's like the radar signal thing. Well, you know what, I'm probably wrong. I don't think that's what it's for, but okay. Alright, now that I've fixed the colour, I'm just going to finish off the final few details. I'm going to add the cannons to the turrets. And I think I also need to build one more turret for the back. And yeah, that should be about it, and then this build will be finished. But yeah, make sure to stick around to the end of the video, as we're going to ask Chat GPT if it likes this build, and we're also going to test it to see if it can make it to the end. But yeah, let's get back to the time lapse. Alright guys, I think the battleship is now finally complete. Let me give you guys a quick little tour. Anyways, at the front here we have a turret. It's very epic indeed. And I've also added like curves here instead of it being blocky, so it looks like it's more smooth going upwards. And up here we got the window, and then this is where I'll control everything. So this is where I'll drive the boat, and we also have two levers here which I will tell you what they do in a minute. As we continue backwards, this will be the way inside, but there's no interior right now, as you can see. Now this is what the red levers that I told you a minute ago about were for. Now let me show you what they do quickly. If we wait 5 seconds now. There we go. It's gonna shoot out. Alright, I'm not gonna yap for much longer because I know you guys want to see what Chat GPT thinks of the build. So yeah, let me take a quick screenshot and then we're gonna go ask it. Alright, now let's ask Chat GPT what it thinks of my recreation of the build. Alright, let's see. That looks fantastic. I really like the sleek hull shape and the red and black waterline paint. How the deck layout matches the battleship vibe. There we go. Give it a rating from 1 to 10. Let's see what it says. A solid 9 out of 10. You've got the shape, color scheme and proportions on, blah 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 blah. I don't want to read none of this yet. It's because you have some room for finishing touch. I don't care about these finishing touches. It should already be a 10 out of 10, guys. How is my beautiful creation right here not a 10 out of 10? I don't know why Chat GPT decided not to give this beautiful, majestic masterpiece over here a 10 out of 10. But you know, that's the AI's problem and not mine. But yeah, I think it's finally time that we test this. There might be a slight problem. Just a slight, tiny problem at the back over here. Why are the boat motors moving? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna add wheels quickly, and yeah, I'm gonna skip to that part. Wait guys, why am I doing this? I just realized the problem with the boat. I forgot to move it up before unanchoring. You know guys, this is why you don't play buildaboat on an empty stomach, because you're not going to be able to focus on the important stuff. Okay, you know what? Never mind, the boat's just still too heavy. Okay, never mind, I do need to add wheels. Alright, let me just do that quickly then. Alright guys, now my boat is basically a car because it's using wheels, but we don't talk about that, okay? Alright guys, and look at this, we now have a working battleship. Alright, but we need to take this battleship to the end now. Let's do this. If my other boat can make it to the end, and this boat is way more tanky, then they should definitely be able to make it to the end. Right, so we got a slight problem. Our front wheels have been absolutely demolished. Flying boat! You know guys, this is why I love this glitch, bro. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna fly through the stages. Okay, but come on, just hurry up and get through the stages. You're taking way too long. Come on, boat. Okay, here's probably GG's if I don't get to that seat inside. Come on, it's clutch moment! Yo, perfect timing. And there we go, that's the treasure right there, and I'm about to claim it. Give me the treasure! This was too easy. My boat totally didn't break like 3 times. Way too easy, guys, way too easy. Yeah, give me that treasure. Let's go. There we go, guys. Alright, but that's going to be the end of today's video. If you do want a part 3, comment down below, and I might just create a part 3 for you guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.